Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues and friends, welcome to 17th International Design Conference, Design 2022. It has been 4 years since our last meeting in Dubrovnik and 6 years from last meeting in Cavtat. We hope that the previous virtual conference would be an exception. Unfortunately, we were in the same uncertain position this year and had to make the difficult decision to host the conference online one more time. We hope to go back to our usual way of running design conferences soon, providing full networking opportunities and friendly, community-building atmosphere that has always been a trademark of design series. Most of the discussions of the organizing team and the program chairs in the past 2 years have been centered around pandemics, changing our way of working, conducting research, networking, and communicating. Even some positive trends will probably stay with us in the post-pandemic period. What cannot be overlooked is that as a research society, we are missing social engagement. Since we last met on-site, we have witnessed the generation change, retirements of several of our regular participants, members of the Scientific Advisory Board, and program chairs. We have also missed the whole generation of new PhD students that will finalize their doctoral thesis without participating in on-site international events and being able to present their work to broader community in open forum. When preparing the conference program, we also noticed shifts in research focus. The topics that were emerging 2 or 4 years ago now are represented with respectable number of contributions. In addition to traditional themes like design theory, design support tools and methods, human behavior in design and design education, we have artificial intelligence and data-driven design, design for additive manufacturing, design for sustainability, and design for healthcare as dominant topics for Design 2022. These topics align with general trends we are witnessing, where digitalization, digital technology, and digital transformation are the underlying factors for many public sectors and industries, focused on technology that works for people, a fair and competitive economy, an open, democratic, and sustainable society. It is great to see that the research to be presented at Design 2022 reflects those goals. We are looking forward to the transformation of the 257 accepted research papers into presentations, discussion, and building new knowledge during conference sessions. This year, more than 15% of design participants are from the Americas, Asia, or Australia. We tailored the schedule to accommodate many delegates at the one end of time spectrum and delegates at the other end. And we are delighted to welcome you all to the conference, making it a truly global event. Design Conference is an endorsed event by Design Society. Therefore, conference program today starts with 9 parallel workshops organized by Design Society special interest groups. Workshops will be followed by the last session of the day organized by OnShape PTC, the conference's main sponsor. On behalf of Design 2022 organizing team and program chairs, thank you for staying with the conference and for your continued support and participation in many different roles. I wish you all a great conference. At the end, it's my pleasure to invite Professor Tim McAloone, President of Design Society, to address us with a few words.
On behalf of the Design Society, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Design 2022 conference. I have 3 main roles and therefore 3 vantage points on the Design Conference. As delegate and co-author of some of the conference's articles, in fact, in every edition since 2002, I can say that design is the conference for me that combines high quality topical contributions with discussions that serve to enrich my research through close dialogue and a friendly atmosphere with the most wonderful community that I could wish for from a conference. And yes, the past 2 conferences have been forced online now, but I think I speak for you all when I express how constantly impressed I am at the local Zagreb team for the way in which they handle every single challenge as a true design task, with methodical and systematic approaches to achieving their very sound solutions to everything. So well done. As one of the program chairs of the conference, I have the privilege of insight into the sheer amount of effort that you, authors, co-authors, reviewers, and session chairs invest in making the conference an event with constantly improving performance and constantly improving scholarly reputation. You contribute to the shape and the size of the conference through your work before the event. And from now onwards and for the next 4 days, you also make the conference through your active and informed dialogue during the conference's sessions and informal gatherings. Please enjoy the next few days and contribute actively in the sessions. even if we're not able to rub shoulders in the same room as each other. Finally, from my vantage point of President of the Design Society, I can tell you that the Design Conference is the largest and longest running endorsed conference that we've had the pleasure of collaborating with. An endorsed conference is not owned by the Design Society, which means that the Zagreb team takes on the full organizational and economic responsibility for the event, year in and year out. The Design Conference is one of the biggest gifts that our community receives from one of our member organizations. For that, we should be incredibly grateful and highly respectful of the efforts of the whole team. I know that some authors may feel their reviews could have been better, and other colleagues may have wanted a longer workshop, and others again may feel that they would have fit better into another paper session than the one that they ended in. But rest assured, the organizers of this conference have everyone's interest at heart at all times. And if they have had to make trade-offs, we should trust that they did their best. For those of you who do not know the Design Society, we pride ourselves on being a professional, friendly, and inclusive community. We have just under 1,000 members spread across 40 countries. We cover a number of research, educational, and practice fields within design, as this conference well illustrates. We currently have 3 regional chapters, 14 special interest groups ranging from healthcare systems through design processes to product service systems, and a whole range of things in between. We curate a catalogue of over 10,000 scientific papers, the majority of which our scope is indexed since the last decade. We're open for full or associate membership. So basically we're here and we exist to provide service and community to each other. We're organized via a board of management consisting of 5 elected members and an advisory board consisting of 27 elected members. If you're not a member of the Design Society, I would strongly recommend you to visit our website, designsociety.org, or to visit our virtual booth somewhere here on Hopin, on the expo space, or in the Gather Town space at the end of each day from Tuesday to Thursday. We're in unprecedented times just now, both from a global health perspective, regarding the feeling of societal safety, and due to the clear agreement that we need to focus on the protection of our planet. Our community, and therefore this conference, should feel like a safe and welcoming venue for all. I hope for a feeling of safety in our discussions, regardless of who we are or where we're from. And I hope that we will all use the lessons and learnings from our design research, our design teaching, and our design practice to be constructive and collaborative to find new ideas and inspiration for our common future. My final task and honor is to celebrate one of our members who has been bestowed the award of Fellow of the Design Society. A fellowship is an award that is given as a sign of our appreciation for an individual's contribution to our community. This year, I'm delighted to announce that Professor Bill Iam from the University of Strathclyde in Scotland has been bestowed a fellowship particularly for his contribution to design education. Congratulations, Bill. The following video highlights Bill's own motivation for his long and dedicated service to design education and the Design Society. Many thanks to all of you for your attention. I wish you all a really great conference.
My name is Bill Iam, and I'm a professor at the University of Strathclyde, which is in Glasgow in the United Kingdom. It is a great honour to be chosen as a Fellow, and I would like to thank the Design Society for awarding a fellowship to me. Throughout my career, I've been heavily involved in design education, particularly through the Design Education SIG and the International Conference on Engineering and Product Design Education. Design education is, of course, fundamental to the development of design practice. Through providing an education in leading-edge design methodologies, processes, methods and tools, we're ensuring that each new generation of engineer introduces not just design fundamentals, but also leading-edge concepts into practice. Design research can continue to inform design practice in the future through our education processes, and also through the way that we engage and interact with industry and design practitioners in general. It is therefore important that our design education curricula incorporate the latest outputs from our research, and that we, as researchers, engage directly with practice in our research activities.